Alright, so now we are on activity 3.2. In the last activity, you were drawing models, and you may have realized that it takes a long time to draw all those models. So today, here's a little more efficient way. We're going to do a little bit more efficient way. We're going to do a tape diagram. I've also heard it called a strip diagram. But if you look down here, so a tape diagram illustrates a number of relationships by using rectangles to represent ratio parts. So in this strip down or tape diagram, we have 3 blueberry, 2 pumpkin, and 1 bran. So in this pack, we have six muffins, and each of these strips is going to represent a muffin. Okay. So in this instance, each one of these rectangles represents a muffin. But if we were to work with a larger variety pack, could one rectangle represent more muffins? If that was the case, then this one would represent the same amount of muffins, this one would represent the same amount of muffins, and so on. So if we had, let's say for instance, we had 6 blueberry muffins. Well, we have 3 rectangles, so how many muffins would be represented by one of these rectangles? Well, we would say 2. Because 2, 4, 6, we have 6 blueberry, and 2 would be represented by 1 rectangle. By that thinking, how many bran muffins would we have in that variety pack? We would also have 2, because we have 1 rectangle. So a tape diagram can be helpful because it can help us with knowing if the ratio is still the same as we continue. So for instance, if we go to 242, we have a worked example where we have 18 total muffins. 18 total muffins. Well, we have 3 blueberry rectangles, 2 pumpkin rectangles, and 1 bran rectangle. 1 bran rectangle. So we can see that we have 6 rectangles. So we can do 18 divided by 6 to find out that each one of these rectangles is 3. And we know that by this mentality, we know that right down here, we can see that the ratio is still the same as we continue.